India is padding up for the 2024 war. Now it's about action. All the sentiments are done. Now it's about getting to the actual brass tacks. Let's see how some of the numbers stack up. This is from the recent Mood of the Nation poll that India Today had commissioned via C-Voter. This is the data for the 2019 Lok Sabha election, where India allies got 144 seats compared to 335 that the NDA bagged. That's in 2019. In terms of vote share, the India Bloc polled 36% votes. Of course, it wasn't the India Bloc at that time, as compared to 41% for the NDA. So this is what it looked like in 2019. I'll play some more figures in just a moment for you. But Sahil, you wanted to make a point on this convener issue. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the interesting part of the whole thing, most of the people here were expecting that the coordination committee, it will be a toothless tiger. Most of the people will not be part of the coordination committee. For the sake of it, they will have a coordination committee. But that has not happened. Gandhis have decided to stay away from the coordination committee. K.C. Venugopal, who is the General Secretary of Organization, is part of the coordination committee. So he can take decisions if it comes to the Congress. He has that stature in the Congress that he can take certain decisions. Sharad Pawar himself is part of the coordination committee, who has that kind of experience in the politics, and he can speak to a lot of people who doesn't agree to a lot of things. He has that kind of a reach. Sanjay Raut, again, close confidant of Uddhav Thackeray, has been made part of the coordination committee. So again, that is important. Even if Mamta Banerjee, who could have been a troublemaker, is not part of the coordination committee, but she has given Abhishek Banerjee to the coordination committee, not somebody like Derek O'Brien, who will have to ask Mamta Banerjee before taking a decision. So look at the coordination committee. It's not a namesake coordination committee. The coordination committee can take decisions, and that is what the India Alliance partners are saying, that we are serious about what we are trying to do. Now, they know that their strength actually right now lies in some part of the west and the south part of India. The correction what they will need to do is in the northern part of India, in the Hindi belt of India, and that is where the Congress, Samajwadi Party and Aam Aadmi Party becomes very important. Forget Bihar, but in rest of the part. Okay. So that is the reason why the kind of speeches which has been made inside the meeting or at the press conference, people like Arvind Kejriwal are saying that keep your ego aside. Lalu Prasad Yadav made a very interesting point, that this is a time when you should forget what was your past, come together. So there are a lot of firsts for the Congress party also. This is the first time that the Congress has formed a pre-poll alliance with so many parties 8 months before the election. That has never happened before. This is the time, for the first time, Aam Aadmi Party is going to contest in alliance with somebody for the Lok Sabha elections. So the people who were talking about Ekla Chalaure are now part of the alliance. The people who were bloating about their past have tamed down and also decided to be part of the alliance. So this is a major shift, what I can see, as far as the India is concerned in this particular meeting.
Okay, so this is not just any random coordination committee, says Sahil. This is something which has been very deeply thought out. Each constituent of that coordination committee has been thoughtfully appointed with a certain purpose, and this is most certainly a coordination committee with teeth. Preeti says no convener named, but Sharad Pawar appears to be the first among equals, and he will probably essay that role in the absence of any formal convener being named. Now, let me just share some more information with you, because in the lead up to this entire this big meeting in Mumbai, like I said, the differences or the cracks in the coalition have sought to be amplified across the media. Some of them have become bigger headlines. The AAP versus the Congress in Punjab over the issue of seat sharing. Delhi seat sharing became a big headline point after Alka Lamba went public. Left versus the Trinamool continues to be an ongoing hostility in that state. The Congress versus the Trinamool, with the Trinamool saying that they will not contest seats with the Congress party, even though there was a clarification on that later. The Congress versus the left continues to be a festering issue as far as Kerala is concerned. The left accuses the Congress of joining hands with the BJP. NCP versus Sena. In Maharashtra, Sharad Pawar's meetings with nephew Ajit have angered the Uddhav Sena. The NCP versus the Congress, with the Maharashtra Congress raising concern over the Sharad Pawar-Ajit Pawar meeting. meetings. The Samajwadi Party versus the Congress Party in UP. The Congress leaders want to fight elections alone. All of these many different possible divergences have come in. Preeti, going forward now, could any of these be, a stumbling block of any kind? Or, with time so short, with the pressure so big, with the buzz of early elections and all the other things that come with, the pressures of a looming election, do you think that the flexibility, collaborative, give and take spirit that's been, explicitly mentioned in the resolution, will be the tone and tenor of how things go forward?
If the tone and tenor is anything to go by, Shiv, for the first time you've seen every alliance partner very open and willing to compromise, willing to cede. Now let's look at it in terms of what this alliance is. Now there might be 28 parties, there will be a give and take where the smaller parties are concerned. What are the big parties? Now Congress possibly will be the fulcrum. Now in main states, they already have an alliance going. They have an alliance going with the DMK in Tamil Nadu, said there wouldn't be much give and take there. It's very understood what goes on there. In Bihar, they already have an alliance going. So they, again, that's pretty much laid to bed. In Maharashtra, Sahil might want to add, there might be a little bit of push and tug right now in the current scenario, because the Congress or even, the UBT Shiv Sena might want more because the NCP seemingly weakened. But having said that, it's also an alliance which is already brokered. Where will the issues come in, Shiv? The issues will come in with a state like West Bengal. Now, will the Congress be okay just to fight 3 or 4 seats? Because I don't see a Mamata Banerjee give even more than 3 seats to the Congress in West Bengal. The issues will come in a place like Delhi and Punjab. But this time it seems an Arvind Kejriwal is very willing to cede a bit of ground there. So will it be that, okay, fine, we'll cede space to you in Delhi, you take the lead in Delhi, which is the Congress, but let us take the lead in Punjab because we are already doing better. So in Punjab is what? 13 plus 1, which is 14 seats, Chandigarh. 2 of those are with the BJP. So already 13 lie with... Technically, what is the India alliance?
Correct.
Where will issues come in states like Haryana? Because the Aam Aadmi Party wants to make massive gains in Haryana. Another thing I'll tell you, Shiv, in the light of all of this, if things go completely, calmly, like what seems to have gone in right now, there are already indications that a party like the Aam Aadmi Party in the upcoming winter elections might fight these elections very much like they fought Karnataka, which is just to fight it, to keep the cadre motivated, but you know how they fought Karnataka. Not fight it.
Very, very interesting. So many moving parts. It would, it would be so fascinating to be able to sit in on some of these meetings that are going to happen now. But the action begins. I think, apart from all these very detailed observations made by, by far India's best political journalists, Preeti, Sahil, Mosmi and their teams, I can tell you that for me, the big takeaway is that this is a kind of a line in the sand. Now it's a battle going forward. The, war mode for 2024 sort of begins today. I mean, it has begun earlier as well, but today it becomes about the Team India versus the Modi government, and we'll have to see how it goes. Of course, Preeti, me, Sahil, Mosmi, and all of our teams will be there at every step of the way to bring you all of these big developments. Preeti, Sahil, Mosmi, thanks so much for the moment.